I always return here, to the forest of my childhood. It's the only place where I can still breathe, where I can still listen to myself. But even here, anxiety often follows me. I'd hoped to bring the crane here, to see it take flight in the same landscape where I once dreamed as a child. But sometimes, even symbols get stuck. Just like I have, between Poland and England, never fully in one place or the other. Before the crane can appear on a wall, it must be born here in my hands. This time I designed a paper of my own, a pattern of flowers that echoes of the forest where I grew up, shapes that belong to the folk traditions of my home region. It's not just decoration, it's memory pressed into the surface of the page. When I fold it, I fold not only paper, but pieces of my childhood, the roots of the land I left behind. The light in my studio falls from two sides, splitting the model in half. For me, this duality has always been there, Poland on one side, England on the other. I live somewhere in between. And so the crane begins its journey, from a design born of home, folded here in London, unfolding the story of being split between two worlds.
So how much I can cut?
How much do you want, mate?
I'm an arborist.
Arborist? What's that?
It's a tree specialist.
I see.
Arborist.
I hope you're filming yourself.
Always. I hate doing this. You know I'm a tree lover.
And then comes the wall, in Penge on a scorching day.
It is certainly appealing to be picking up paint for the first time this year. The last time I painted was obviously the horse. Ah! Right, I finished the sketch. Quite happy with it. It's been an hour and a half since I started. Today I'm trying two new things. The objective is to paint really quick because I have only one day to paint it. It is what it is. The event today, organized by London Calling Blog, is quite big. I didn't know how big it is. Over 1 kilometer of a wall. Damn.
I had only hours to bring the crane to life. Speed painting, no time for details, no room for hesitation.
The amount of time I've sprayed it in my face. Let's see, this is the hard touch. Oh, I get it. Okay, I get it.
To grow, you must risk getting worse. Make mistakes. Leave space for new techniques. I tried painting the Kujawiak pattern in transparent black, like a tattoo on paper. But transparent paint runs thin, harder to control. The result disappointed me. And with the quill in my hand for the first time, it felt close to disaster.
Well, it's a scorching day. Am I enjoying myself? Not really. But then, you know, in the last videos, for the last couple of years, I've been saying, don't focus on details no one is appreciating, no one is looking at. So I'm painting quick and I'm just, it's really rough. This is not a picture perfect representation of the reference I took, but it is what it is.
I told myself, if it's bad, it's bad. But maybe that's the point. To paint anyway, to keep going, even when joy is hard to find.
Okay, this is 4 hours. What, 4 hours? Yes, this is under 4 hours from the sketch. Really rough. I really don't want to be looking at it. Earlier on, I said that I'm trying 2 new things today. First, my own folk design on the paper. And second, of course, trying Quill. And I'm using NY Low Rider. Review later on. The objective today is to start painting this year finally. Get out of this creative rut. If it's ished, it's ished. Anyway, let's fix it and yeah, let's fix it.
I worked quickly, as if rushing against more than just the clock, as if trying to outrun the feeling of being stuck. And yet, even on the wall, the crane began to carry that story with me.
I'm really speed painting. This thumbpin is the only one in focus. That was quick.
As a photographer, I love shallow depth of field. For the first time, I tried to paint like that. Only one part in focus, the rest left to imagination. The crane was supposed to come here with me, but in a package. I imagined holding it in front of my childhood home, a piece of my London work finally returning to Poland. I waited for it like waiting for a sign. As if the crane could prove that I still belong here.
This is it. I've been waiting for it for the last 5 days. It's not coming.
Just like me, the crane had been stopped in its tracks, stuck in between, neither here nor there. It's the same with life. We can't control every detail. Sometimes it's enough to focus on one thing only and let the rest blur into the distance.
So as you can see, following me, learning how to paint objects out of focus after such a long time of not painting. I thought, why not try new things to have fun, to challenge myself. Don't know whether it was a good strategy, but I'm liking it. So the edge is fuzzy, so basically I'm dusting it over and that should get the idea. The most important thing is that I painted only one thumbpin in focus. When someone looks at the whole piece, their mind will make up the rest of the story. Thumbpin. Time to tidy up for the background.
Let me show you something. So these are the colors I used. And here are the colors I haven't even touched. You can understand now how serious my anxiety is. Simply overpacking paint.
Maybe that's how I survive, focusing on the art, while the rest of my life, Poland, England, the constant back and forth, remains out of focus. A background I still haven't resolved. The package was lost, held at customs. The crane never reached me in Poland. It was sent back across the border. And here I was, back in the forest, waiting, thinking, breathing in the morning mist. In that silence, I realized I wasn't only waiting for a delivery, I was seeing myself in the crane, always crossing, always returning, never fully home in one place. The crane became more than a mural, it became a reflection of me, caught between two worlds, between two languages, between two selves. When I returned to London, the crane finally reached me. Not where my heart wanted it to land, but here, where I actually was. I carried it inside, still wondering if the journey had changed it, if maybe it had changed me. And maybe that's the truth I needed to hear. Sometimes the journey doesn't end where you plan. Sometimes it ends where you are.
An origami crane is finished, and this is the first crane of the year. At the beginning of the year, my enthusiasm for painting really hit the curb. And I don't really want to be talking about the reasons why I'm starting the year painting so late.
Yet.
But it is what it is. The important thing, I'm here seeing friends and I'm trying new things to get excited about painting again. Thank you, London Calling Blog, for inviting me to this big jam. This is the very first time I've painted such an intricate pattern on the paper. If you can see, if you can notice, it's really rough. I rushed to paint it. It's not as clean, as perfect as the other murals of mine, mostly because I want to paint quick and big. No one goes like, oh, it's really rough, Phil. Oh, this is so messy. If anything, people enjoy street art murals from the back, where they get the general idea of the piece, you know, what it is about.
And for me to paint quicker and bigger,
I need to compromise. And the compromise is how perfect little details are. To start the year strong, I tried a new thing and I'm really happy I did. It was overdue over the years. As a professional photographer, it's all about perspectives and shallow depth of field. So I'm really happy I started this challenge now. I should have started it years ago. These thumbprints in the far background are out of focus. I'm learning to paint things out of focus. Let me know in comments below how I'm doing. Also, to keep the excitement going, to try some new toys, I used for the first time Night Quill. I'm not ready to make an opinion of it yet because I need more practice with the whole range. But I do encourage you watching the full review on Fussi's channel. This thumbprint is in the foreground, so it's very diffused, it's very out of focus. And there's a little one in the background. I'm feeling it. I'm excited to be able to tell more stories by painting the depth of field. Anyhow, my name is Airborne Mark. I'm passionate about painting, paper, and as always, origami, riots, folding all day, every day, and this one is done. From folds to walls, the crane has been with me all along.
folded in silence, painted in haste, lost at the border, found again here high above the Thames. Looking down, I feel both distance and belonging, suspended between two places, just as the crane has been. And through it all, even caught in between, we can move forward. This is my Kujawiak crane, the crane that almost never made it. Now it can be yours too.